Okay, what's the crack? Kunasata 2, Kunasata Shiv. Paul Morrissey here with this YouTube vlog. Out here on this glorious winter's day in Dublin. Here in the Phoenix Park, the Fino. This beautiful, gorgeous park. Biggest enclosed park in Europe, pal. Alright? Don't forget it. I believe the second largest park of its kind is Vondelpark in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam. Oh, look at the glorious light out here as well. This amazing blue sunshine. Vlog bomb. Hashtag beep vlog bomb. The light here on this late winter afternoon is just spectacular. It is glorious. Beautiful. You see the bare trees. I almost swear if you put this picture up on Instagram it could be summer because of that gorgeous blue sunshine. So yeah, I decided to take a stroll down here. I live not very far from the park at all. I grew up in Castleknock, just about a 3 kilometre walk down to the park, and then walk through the park and you're in town, you're in city centre. So yeah, I mean, you forget actually how close we are to town because the buses can't come through the park. My father actually, who was in politics, campaigned for the buses to go through the park in order for it to be more practical, but you know, as this is a heritage symbolic site, people don't want the buses coming through it. And yeah, it could be a bit of an eyesore to see double-decker buses going through it. Alright, so yeah, look, I don't know the hectareage and the exact acreage, but it is massive, huge park where deer roam freely. I'm going to see if I can find some deer to walk up to. A lot of tourists really love that you can wander right up to the deer and have a bit of crack with them, feed them and everything, and they're very friendly and docile. There's of course the zoo, the zoological gardens, a wonderful zoo where I went many times as a kid growing up. Several monuments of importance. The Pope's Cross, of course, probably chief among them. It's where Pope John Paul gave a famous speech to the people. Something like 1 million people turned out. It's one of the historic, iconic moments in Irish society when he stood there on the hill and said, "People of Ireland, we love you," which was then replicated in a speech by a Galway hurler when Galway won the All-Ireland hurling final, the Liam McCarthy Cup. So a monument, a big cross was built to commemorate that moment for the Catholic Pope John Paul. There's also a Duke of Wellington monument. I've got to be honest, I'm not exactly entirely sure what that is. I did do a project actually on the park back when I was like 12 years old in 6th class, the final year of primary school. 2 schoolmates, Gavin Wiley, who I grew up with, and Omar Jimenez, a Cuban boy who was a very good mate in primary school. Big up Omar if you were ever to stumble across this. I think he lives in Miami now, and we had so much crack doing that project. Back in the day, we were ahead of our time, you know. This was back when people were just doing written projects, even before people were typing their projects. Omar had a video camera, so we did a full video project on the park. Great days and memories. We tried to even get into the President's Gaff, Áras an Uachtaráin, of course that's here as well. Ireland's answer to the White House is here, where Michael G. Higgins, the very erudite and classy Irish president, Michael G. Higgins, a very poetic and literate man. Oh damn, I'm going to be run over by a bicycle. That man wasn't messing around. He was not messing about. He's one of those vigilant cyclists, like, this is my cycling lane. You know how bicyclists can get? They're a very uppity bunch sometimes. He was honestly willing to hospitalise me for the sake of his bike lane. Excuse me. Bit nasally in the winter sometimes, you know what I mean? So you may have noticed a sartorial change here for the vlog. Rocking my late grandpa's farmer's cap very proudly as well, I must say. Jackie Broderick from Farnford, Kerry. my mother's father, and I'm very proud to have inherited this Ciappín from him. He wore it daily up and down the hills of Bula Calan and Farranfore, and legendary farmer of Kerry, Jackie Broderick. Hands like shovels. Very proud, humble Kerry man. Man of few words. A gentle giant. We used to call him the BFG, me and my brothers. A giant of a man. Wouldn't say boo to a goose. So I'm delighted I decided I'd rock this hat. You feel as Irish as a bag of spuds in this, you know? Or even Peaky Blinders, you know? Everyone thinks they're a Peaky Blinders character as soon as they put on a flat cap, but it's funny how fashion or little things can just transform you. Just putting on a hat like this, you do sort of, you feel a certain different energy, I find, myself. Yeah, so I'm going to see if I can find some deer. They're normally over there. Show you. I started this a bit early actually, but I just couldn't resist that light. As Brad would say, look at the light, you gotta find the light. You gotta find the light. So when the light's there and the sun is going to be setting soon, so I decided I'd just whip up the vlog sooner rather than later. Yeah, so it's still going to take me a minute to actually get to any deer or to the Pope's Cross. I'm just seeing if I can. Are they deer out there? In fact, at night time, you know, they come right out to the road. They come right out to the road. I've cycled in and out of town for work when I used to work inside the town, and they can be right out. They can come dashing across the road as well. Nearly in a taxi a couple of times. It's been close calls where there's these strange old laws that I think like the deer own the land or something, isn't it? So it's your fault if you kill a deer or injure a deer. So obviously got to protect the wildlife of the park. It's mad how just with the sun setting now, whew, bam, you feel that crisp winter cold set in. Is that the deer out there? They're not over there, but they can't be far. They do tend often to be around there. If I don't get them on this vlog, look, I'll do another Phoenix Park vlog anyway. That's the great thing about a YouTube channel. You can do whatever you want. I'll do another one fully on the Pope's Cross on another winter's day. And fuck anyone who says, oh, you need to do it like this on that day, and you shouldn't be doing 2 Phoenix Park vlogs, man. Whatever, just having fun with the YouTube channel, to be honest, while I'm back here in Ireland. See if I can traverse that ditch over to the deer. Damn, my hands are getting cold now because it is getting #Baltic, #subscribe of course, #OneTake. You see how the light has changed so much even since the start of this vlog. It is getting cold out here now with the sun setting. So I was reading up on the park a bit. I think it started out as a hunting site back in the 1700s, so it has been open to the public since that time. It's open more or less 24 hours a day through certain gates. The main Castleknock gate and the city centre gate close at a certain time, I think midnight maybe, but then through side gates it's continually open. Continually, whatever the word is when I say. There's some serious rainfall last night. The ditch here, as you can see, is fairly overflowing with water. The deer are in hiding today, I think. But yeah, this is a really beautiful place to come and hang out, especially on a summer's day. It really is a beautiful, beautiful park. Just right beside the city centre as well. Sometimes I think it gets a bit overlooked by tourists. You know, most people think about Stevens, they see Stevens Green, they might presume it's the only park, natural park in Dublin, but no, of course, the phenome is just right there, right by Houston Station. Houston Station is the main national train station. So how long would it take to walk? I would say it's about 45-50 minutes to walk at one end to the other. Excuse me, shouldn't be nasally like that on the vlog. Yeah, so look, I don't think I'm gonna find any deer. I maybe should have sourced them out before starting the vlog. Nonetheless, this is a fun vlog to do. An introduction to the Pheno, and then I'll do a proper feature on the two monuments another day. The Pope's Cross and the Duke of Wellington monument. I really don't know why it was a monument to a duke, an English Duke of Wellington. I don't know exactly what he did, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, so the zoo is coming up towards the end of the park on the left hand side. There's some cool things happening in the zoo lately. There's a light show by night. Hopefully going to do a full zoo vlog on that light show if it's still going next week. So I'm going to say here, so I might sign off in the vlog if I ain't going to find no deer. And yeah, do another one at the weekend to find damn, it's getting cold. To find the rest of the vlog and the rest of the park, landmarks and features. Yeah, you know what, I'm turning back. I'm not walking even any further. That was already like a massive 20-minute walk. Turning back for some eats, some hot coffee. It's getting freezing. So, travellers and tourists to Ireland, come and check out the Phoenix Park. Beautiful park. Obviously on a summer's day, come and sunbathe. Yeah, we do get sunny days in Ireland, believe it or not. Come check out the park, Phoenix Park. Biggest park in Europe, possibly even the world. Yeah, I'll say that, why not? Biggest park in the world. Anyone want to contest that? Leave it in the comments. Let me know the bigger parks. This thing is huge, massive. Take a look. Take a look at this park. As far as the eye can see, greenery. No deer out today. They must be hiding because of the cold. We'll find the deer next time, alright? Guramila Sheila. Subscribe. Please stay tuned to the vlogs. Lots more stuff coming up. Gracias.